Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Atakline for Wednesday, May 15th, 2013. Right, a little late Atakline today because I was at a gig tonight. Yes, DJ Zach Attack News. So I mentioned on Monday that I had a gig today at Almont Middle School to kick off my latest one of school shows to end the school year called School's Out. Now, normally what Almont would do would be what I've done in the past is they would have this one big dance on Friday when they do it on a Friday, have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade only. Well, now they get 5th graders. They want to put the 5th grade involved. So instead of doing one big dance on Friday this week they're doing two separate dances. We're doing one dance Friday for the 7th and 8th grade. And today we did the 5th and 6th grade dance. It was a spring prayer dance because it was like a Hawaiian thing. And it was a good show. You know, 5th graders are always... I like 5th grade shows, but they're kind of nuts because the 5th graders, they want it like 10,000 miles an hour. They request a song every 20 seconds. I can't get any breathing room in. Especially when there's one person on stage requesting everything all the time. Like my unofficial assistant, I called her, would just stay on the stage, take everyone's request, go up to me, ask me if I have it or not. And that would bother me the entire evening. But it was still a fun show, though. There was a little bump in the road. I had to cut a song. It was like, they had to make me cut Sex and I Know It midway through. And I'm like, I played Sex and I Know It 10,000 times. And I'm especially at the last 5th grade, we did another 5th grade dance back in October. And you were in the room, the principal made me cut it. And I didn't cut it the last time. And you made me cut it this time. That's kind of weird. But it's kind of a long story, but the ending kind of made up for it. We did like a whole bunch of line dances at the end of the show. Like YMCA, Chicken Dance, Hokey Pokey, and all that for the 5th and 6th. I played Macklemore twice. Not Macklemore twice. I played both his songs, including one that's still #1, which I'll address in a few moments. In Biff Shop, of course. And had played Gangnam Style twice, played Harlem Shake twice. And I had to cut my set list because I normally make a set list for the show. I was going down my list. And then, like, halfway towards the show, Von Hitmayer, the principal, Miss Von Hitmayer, told me, hey, play a line dance. The kids are just hovering around. So that just made me say, screw the set list. If they request anything, play it right then and there instead of waiting. Because I don't normally wait to play songs till later in the show. Maybe towards the end, but I said, screw it. May have to play them again. 5th graders don't mind that. So that's what it was. It was a fun show. The kids loved it. It was a great time. Parents loved it. Teachers loved it. Decided that one little bump in the road, but they forgave me for the little one mistake that I made. Yeah. Oh, in schools, if I make one mistake, they get over it quickly because they know I'm the best. Like, they get over that one little move because the rest of the show was so good. They're not going to let one little thing bother them when the rest of the show was great. Like I said, I got another Almont Dances Friday from 5 till 2:45 to 5. And then right after the Almont show for 7th and 8th, I got a special needs dance. So there you go. Now, with the entertainment news of the day. Starting with your Billboard #1s. As I mentioned when I was talking about my gig, we have a still #1 single. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Can't Hold Us, is #1 for a second week in a row on Hot 100. And while we have a still #1 single, we have a new #1 album. With the 3rd straight #1 debut, Lady Antebellum lands at the top spot again with Golden. Like I said, making it the 3rd album out of their 4 albums to debut at #1 now. The 1st album didn't debut, but the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th album have debuted all in a row at #1. Need You Now, We Own the Night 2 years ago, and now Golden, preceded by the hit single Downtown. Congrats to your new #1 album, Lady A. Congrats to your still #1 single, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. And award show news now. Speaking of Billboard, of course, this Sunday is the Billboard Music Awards to be aired on ABC at 8, hosted by Tracy Morgan. Where we knew the nominees. We knew the performers. Now, just days before the show, we have the presenters announced, including some residential Vegas performers: CeeLo Green, Shania Twain, and Celine Dion. Also presenting will be Miley Cyrus, Kelly Rowland, Psy, Kid Rock, Carly Rae Jepsen, Kesha, Jennifer Nettles, Sky Blue from LMFAO, Alanis Morissette, Wiz Khalifa, and Florida Georgia Line, they're the musicians. We're also going to have actors, including from Nashville, Hayden Panettiere, Chloe Grace Moretz from Dark Shadows, Alyssa Milano from Mistresses, or as we like to call her, formerly of Who's the Boss and Charmed. A lot of ABC people, because this is not ABC. That's why I got Hannah Panettiere on there. And also Jennifer Morrison from another ABC show, Once Upon a Time, along with Gibby Your Man from Revenge, Stana Kadick from Castle, and Emily Watson from Shameless. Of course, we all know that Prince and Madonna will be there to accept their awards. Madonna's getting a Top Touring Artist Award, where Prince gets the Milestone Award. Prince will perform, along with other performers including Taylor Swift, Lil Wayne, with Nicki Minaj performing High School, Bruno Mars, Miguel, Justin Bieber, his ex Selena Gomez. Well, Selena's saying she's single, but we don't think so. Also, Pitbull and Christina Aguilera performing Feel This Moment. Also, the band Perry, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Chris Brown, Ed Sheeran, Akon, Neo, Dave Guetta. I'm guessing those three will perform together with Work Hard, Play Hard, and also Icona Pop, known for their hit single, I Love It. So it'll be this Sunday, the Billboard Music Awards, hosted by Tracy Morgan at 8 on ABC. Now, on with another award show news, as yesterday, the BET Awards announced their nominations. Leading the pack with 12 nominations is Drake, including getting 5 single nominations in the Video of the Year category, either in a collaboration or solo. He leads the nominees along with 8 nominees for Drake and Kendrick Lamar, 5 for A$AP Rocky and Jay-Z, and JT Miguel with 4. Now, of course, like I mentioned, Drake is nominated for 5 separate nominations in the Video of the Year category. He is nominated for 3 collaborations, working with 2 Chainz for No Lie, A$AP Rocky with Drake and 2 Chainz and Kendrick Lamar for Fucking Problems. Also, Drake's collabo with Kendrick Lamar, Poetic Justice. It Drake's 2 solo songs, Hell Yeah, Fucking Right with Lil Wayne, and His Own Started From the Bottom. Besides those nominations, we got Video of the Year nominations. Macklemore, Ryan Lewis for Thrift Shop. Adore by Miguel. Diamonds by Rihanna. JT and Jay-Z with Suit and Tie. And Kanye West with Big Sean, Pusha T, and 2 Chainz with Mercy. Now, 2 Chainz gets 3 nominations in the Video of the Year. 2 collabo and 1 solo. And of course, the other big nominations, we got Female R&B Pop Artist. We got Beyonce, Tamar Braxton, Alicia Keys, Rihanna, and Elle Varner, whoever that is. Also for Best Male Pop R&B Artist, we have Chris Brown, Miguel, Bruno Mars, JT, Justin Timberlake, and Usher. Best Group, we got Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Mary Mary, Mindless Behavior, Slaughterhouse, and The Throne. That's Jay-Z and Kanye. Best Collabo Video, 2 Chainz with Drake again for No Lie. Basically almost the same nominations for Video of the Year. Plus a couple. Like I said, A$AP Rocky with Drake, 2 Chainz, and Kendrick Lamar for Fucking Albums. French Montana with Drake, Lil Wayne and Rick Ross for Pop That. Kendrick Lamar and Drake, Poetic Justice. JT and Jay-Z, Suit and Tie. And Kanye and his friends with Mercy. We got Best Male Hip Hop Artist with 2 Chainz, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Future, and Kendrick Lamar. Swear that Future and 2 Chainz are in the same category, and Lil Wayne isn't. Especially since 2 Chainz replaced Future on Lil Wayne's tour recently. Best Female Hip Hop Artist, not many, but they're still presenting it. We got Azealia Banks, Eve, Nicki Minaj, Rashida, and Way Way. We got Best New Artist, we got that Azealia Banks again, along with Joy Badass, Kendrick Lamar, Trinidad James, and The Weeknd. A lot of other categories, including some movie categories, and even a Viewer's Choice nomination, which includes A$AP Rocky for Fucking Problems, Drake for Started From the Bottom, Kendrick Lamar for Drake Swimming Pools, Adore Miguel, Rihanna Diamonds, and JT and Jay-Z. So the show will be hosted by Chris Tucker. The first 2 performers are announced for the BET Awards, which are Chris Brown and R. Kelly. They'll be aired on June the 30th at 8 on BET. Now, keeping with the hip-hop theme with the BET Awards nominations, on with news on a world-renowned hip-hop festival that announced the lineups early this morning at midnight/10 p.m. Pacific. Rock the Bells. Celebrating their 10-year anniversary, they honor it by getting a whole list of rappers from then to now. We got Wu-Tang Clan. We got Bone Thugs and Harmony. We got Kendrick Lamar in his side project. We got Tyler, the Creator. We got Kid Cudi. We got Talib Kweli. We got Too Short. And also E40. Representing the Bay Area of California in their dumb thing, the dummy. Forget this style. But other groups, Jurassic 5. We got Big Crit, Danny Brown, Tech 9, Dilated Peoples. And then we really have those live people. Those are going to have what they like to call virtual performances. Following 2 years ago when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg had that hologram performance, that virtual performance of Tupac, Rock the Bells is doing the same by announcing they're going to have a hologram/virtual performance from Eazy-E to perform virtually with Bone Thugs, and also virtually performance of Old Dirty Bastard, ODB, with Wu-Tang. At the press conference, they had ODB's mama and also Eazy-E's wife to say that they agree, that they endorse these holograms. Many people have different views on it, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. So there you go. I think it's a good thing to have these virtual performances, these holograms. They didn't have a Tupac? What the hell? Do it with Eazy and ODB. So there you go. Rock the Bells announced this lineup. No Detroit stop. They're only stopping in California, Washington, D.C., and New Jersey. They're going to announce more artists and maybe more dates. They always skip Detroit on these Rock the Bells tours. So they're going to announce the lineup along with virtual performances of Eazy-E and ODB. Now, of course, both those guys, Eazy and ODB, represent groups that recently reunited, Wu-Tang Clan, and also Bone Thugs and Harmony. Another group in the hip-hop R&B category that may be reuniting soon is Danity Kane, the former all-girl group discovered on Making the Band on MTV by Diddy. Of course, had big success when they started in 2006 with both their albums debuting at #1, including, of course, the hits Showstopper and Damage, until their tragic breakup after a season of Making the Band in 2008. Now, apparently, reunion rumors are flying after 4 out of the 5 members of the group met for lunch on Monday. Those 4 out of 5 were Shannon Bex, Andrea Fembes, Don Richard, and, of all people, Aubrey O'Day, the outspoken one. They met for lunch, like I mentioned, and when asked if a reunion was in the works, according to TMZ, of all sites, the ladies coldly shielded away from the question. Like I said, 4 out of 5 attended this lunch. D1s did not attend. Sources informed TMZ that a reunion is definitely coming together. No details yet. And Danity Kane, when asked if Diddy would be involved in this reunion, Aubrey O'Day answered, "Who's that?" Basically saying that they basically burned their bridges, severed their ties, whatever you want to call it, with Diddy. No longer involved in the group. Since his treatment of them, especially with the split. So there you go. Danity Kane, rumored to reunite. We'll see how the reunion unfolds, if it does happen or not. Now, on with news on Austin Aries. Now, if you missed my Teen Impact review on Thursday, last week's episode, when Austin Aries made Christy Hemme pay for flubbing her lines by introducing Kaz and Daniels when Rude and Aries came out, at the time I thought it was an innocent act, but I didn't really read between the lines that many people are calling what Aries did to Christy Hemme, sticking his crotch in her face, sexual harassment. Within the last couple of days, Christy Hemme claimed that this whole scene with her and Aries wasn't a work, that it was actual, and she was actually disgusted with Aries, and many people wanted Aries to get fired, including Mark Madden on WrestleZone.com. Many people defended it, including Chavo and Hernandez. Now, I am on the fence on what side to take. I thought it was innocent, but in some people's mind, some call it sexual harassment, which I almost agree, with a guy sticking his crotch in a girl's face. Purposeful or not, it is kind of a harassment charge. in many people's cases in the workplace. TNA and Spike TV have taken their time to comment on it, but they finally commented by saying that Austin Aries will be punished formally, with Dixie Carter speaking further on her Twitter page, saying that TNA has no tolerance, zero tolerance, per se, for this inappropriate behavior. The incident with Austin Aries was taken very seriously and handled immediately. No word from Austin Aries yet, and no apology from him yet, and no word on what specifically this punishment is they're doing to Aries. That hasn't been disclosed yet. We'll see if this will be mentioned in some way or form on Impact tomorrow, which I will not be surprised if it does, even though it was taped right after it. They taped 2 episodes the same night. One was live, this week will be taped. So there you go. We'll see how TNA will indeed punish Aries for what he did to Christy Hemme last week by sticking his crotch in her face after flubbing her lines. Now, we end this Atakline for today with Modern Family Preview. Today is, of course, the second to last episode of Modern Family before next week's season finale. We sad to see it go, but loved watching it leave, especially with this half of the season. In my mind, this half of season 4 has been the best half of the season. They've just been renewed for season 5. So happy they're back for season 5. Along with Duck Dynasty for season 4. And some of my mom's favorite shows got renewed too, including Parenthood and Of the Neighbors. And they're both moving. But last week's Modern Family was great. The whole role model thing with Mitchell's ex-boyfriend, Eddie being involved in the episode. That skate fundraiser was a good episode last week. Can't wait to see what happens tonight on Modern Family at 9, 8 Central on ABC. That's it for the Atakline for today. I'll see you all later with that 9. You've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you again for watching. See ya, yeah.